let's get acquainted with the course site. So I'm at the main course site, the 3D World site. First thing you'll see when you're on the site is the welcome page, and I include an overview of the course, a listing of the systems that we'll be using, and each one of these has a link so that you can download them from here. We will have instructions as we go through each week on when you need to install these. Feel free to install them up front, but just bear in mind you can wait if you'd like. Here's our course description and the logistics. Among the logistics, I do include the time for office hours. As of now, I'll be holding office hours Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Time. And these office hours are really a time in which you'll be assured that you can catch me in real time. And we can experiment with a few different ways of communicating. I can, if we all get Google accounts set up, we can chat. We can do chat in Gmail. We can look at other ways of doing it, including the forum, but I'll be right there looking for any activity during those hours. Okay, so let's take a look through the rest of the site. I have a resource page here. I'm just skipping down to the bottom list item. The resource page is something that I started when I ran this as a classroom course. I still actually need to clean it up. I think by the time we start, we'll have a nice clean resource page. This just has links to a lot of external resources and some internal resources. It's going to be my way to organize things so that if you can't remember which week we did something, you can look on the resource page and usually find it. The schedule is going to be the nerve center for the class. So I've got our schedule. We list it by weeks and dates. So the date is always going to be the Sunday starting the week. And we're not going to be extremely strict about you holding to this schedule, but what I'd like to do is foster this feeling that we're in this together and that we're collaborating. And I'd like to use your work from prior weeks to show some examples for the following weeks and build upon that. So here's the schedule as it lays out right now. This is subject to change if we need to speed things up or slow things down, or if you have interest in new things. But it's each listing in the schedule gets you to that page, and that's where the learning happens. So let's look at week 1. As I mentioned in the introduction, I'll be probably just a week ahead of you as we go, so we can keep this fluid. So week 1 is basically complete as I make this video. You'll see at some points it's very instruction heavy. At other points it's very video heavy. So here's a video right here. Let's just scroll down through. Here's another video, and at this point I have some placeholders for various other videos. You'll want to read through the instructions, follow what's being asked. Hyperlinks, I'm trying to make sure all hyperlinks that are inline are bold as well as blue, so that we can't miss them. So anytime you see anything that's bold, that's a link. You'll want to try following them. You'll want to do this sequentially. One thing to point out about the videos, I'm using YouTube to host the videos. It's a pretty good medium. Quality-wise, I wish it were a little better. It does really scale back the quality of the video, but hopefully it's something that you'll all find readable enough to follow. If not, we'll adapt. We'll find a way. All videos can be stretched to be full screen. It's in full screen mode. So you'll want to play the videos. Those are there and available for you. And at some points, if I get into a lengthy enough discussion or explanation of something, such as a resource, what is KML? I call that a resource. I'll make its own page, so if I click on that, we're in the what is KML page, which is fairly sparse so far. It will get done. And by the bottom of each week, we'll have an assignment. I think by the time you look at this page, the assignment will be more fully explained. Okay, so that's the schedule. That's really the